I can't believe this man. Oh my goodness. Actually came in the same package. They have a plus sign, just in case you can't read the plus sign. And they Good morning, guys. Welcome to another vlog. Today, this vlog is gonna be 110% about TTCing. Yes, I haven't spoken to my TTCers in quite a while, and I've been getting a lot of messages on my old TTC vlogs, current messages from people who are looking for information, who have inquiries, and I wanted to make a little vlog today to answer some of those questions that some people who've just discovered my vlogs have. I'm out and about. I just dropped my children off to summer camp. And for those who are new to my channel, my name is Shantika, and I struggle with first and second time infertility. I was officially diagnosed with bilateral tubal blockage back in 20. I'll say the official diagnosis wasn't really until 2016, 2017. But I knew something was wrong even before then, because I hadn't gotten pregnant for quite some time. And so I made a whole series of TTC vlogs, almost 2 years worth of TTC vlogs. So what I'm going to do for my new subscribers and my new viewers, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna link all of those vlogs for you, so that you can, because I have an entire playlist of TTC vlogs just for my TTCers. And so I'm just gonna just link the ones that are important, that I feel that will apply to anyone today, because when I was making those vlogs, I hadn't yet gone to the doctor. And so I tell anybody, before you ask me any question, you need to have a document or some kind of official diagnosis, because the worst thing to do is to go around thinking that something is one thing and it's completely something different. And so for me, the source of my infertility was back in 2001 or 2000, when I was 18 or 19 years old. I had laser surgery on my cervix, and as a result of the laser surgery that I had, it created a lot of scar tissue. And I had a couple of infections that were healed, that were cured, but you know, they left me with a tremendous amount of scar tissue, which ultimately blocked my fallopian tubes. And so I met my husband in December of 2011. We got married May of 2012, and we tried to conceive. We were trying to conceive almost immediately because I was 30, he was 36, almost 37. So we really, you know, that biological clock was literally screaming at us. And so we really didn't want to take, you know, we didn't want to wait a long time to plan our family. We wanted to start the process thinking that, you know, we would get pregnant right away. And we didn't get pregnant right away. And so, long story short, I decided to go to a fertility OBGYN, and he did an exam, and he gave me a prescription to go to a radiologist and get a procedure called a hysterosalpingogram, which is just a fancy name for the x-ray of the fallopian tubes. And it was determined, well, that first hysterosalpingogram that I had, it was inconclusive. And so I'm gonna park here because I'm going to Publix because I need a watermelon, honey. And yeah, so it was determined that it was undetermined. However, I got the test November 1st of 2013, and I was supposed to go in for a 6-week follow-up to discuss the results and then discuss our next steps. Now, once I had the hysterosalpingogram, I got my cycle like right after that, within that 6-week period, like right after I got the procedure done. And then December, my appointment was the early part of December, and I didn't go. I missed my appointment on purpose because I was just like, well, forget it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to be bothered with it because I felt like it didn't, you know, I didn't know what was up, and I didn't want to have to pay because I was paying out of pocket to this guy. And so, because of course, you know, I had just signed up for Obamacare, and you have to wait a certain amount of time before you could even use it, and that whole process was a bunch of crap too. So, so yeah, so I went on ahead, and I woke up one morning and I got a phone call saying that I missed my appointment and can I come in. Now, that particular morning I woke up sick, honey. And I just knew I was pregnant. I don't know how I knew, but I just knew. So I went into the appointment. They rescheduled the appointment for that morning. So I went in, and the lady was just like, oh, as a, you know, we do pregnancy tests, you know, when you come in, you know, since you had this procedure done, you know, before your appointment, we'll go on ahead and do a pregnancy test. Child, honey, that thing was a glaring positive. And so it turned out I was pregnant with my almost 5-year-old, who was born 36 weeks later. Her due date was August 21st, 2014, but she was born July 27th, 2014. And so that was a great thing, great blessing. And so after having her, I decided, a year after she was born, I decided to, you know, we wanted to try again because we didn't want to wait too long. I had Vila when I was 32. Now, we had been trying since I was 30. And so I didn't have her until I was 32. And so in 2015, I went back, got another hysterosalpingogram, nothing happened. And so we just kept trying. Now, in January of 2017, I was kind of over trying. Viola was getting older and older. She was almost 3. She was 2.5. And we decided to go to a clinic. And I took all of my paperwork, which I should not have done. And the lady was like, no, we were trying to get an IUI, which is a intrauterine insemination, where the doctor inserts your partner's sperm directly into the uterus, and you see if it takes or if it doesn't take, and you could do it with medication or without. So anyway, yeah, we went there. The lady denied it. She was like, "Oh no, you need IVF, you need IVF," and she wasn't trying to help us do jack. So I left that office in tears and just thought that I wasn't gonna, ever have another baby. I was just gonna be, set with Vila. And so I just stopped everything. I stopped taking my vitamins. I stopped doing everything because I was so frustrated. I literally just said, you know what? It is what it is. I'm just going to live my life. So I went and joined a community choir, which travels, traveling choir. And I still wasn't working then. And we were just living our life, doing our own thing. And so we went out of town. I spotted before we left out of town to go sing with the church. And so I put my menstrual cup in, because that's what I use, y'all. I don't use tampons anymore. I use the menstrual cup. So I put my cup in thinking, okay, my cycle's gonna come. Cool. Went the whole weekend, no blood, no nothing, just this weird discharge. So I just took it out, washed it, and just wear my panty liners like I always do, and just went on with my life. And fast forward to July of the same year of 2017, my husband Vern came to me and was just like, "Where's your period?" And I was just like, "Good question. I haven't seen it in a while." So he was just like, "You need to take a pregnancy test. You need to take. I know you're pregnant. I know you're pregnant." And he hounded me for the entire. I was like, "Well, wait till the weekend, and we'll do it on the weekend." So the weekend came. I went to the grocery store, and I got a pregnancy test that had two. They had the 2 lines, and then they had the digital that said pregnant and not pregnant. Took the pregnancy test on Saturday morning. It was a glaring positive. And so we were so excited, and I was like in complete shock because we didn't, between January and May, I wasn't taking any type of vitamins. I had stopped. I was pissed off. I didn't do anything. So when people ask me how did I conceive, I can just, I don't know, maybe the stuff was still in my system. Maybe the Lord just say, "Huh, here." You know what I'm saying? You want another baby? Here you go. And so I don't know, between that 4 or 5 month period, I didn't do anything extensively to try to get pregnant. I just forgot about it. I didn't try. I didn't do anything. We just lived our life. And it's so funny because when you're trying to conceive and you're having problems, people always tell you, "Oh, don't worry about it. It'll happen when it happens." That is so true. You don't want to hear that crap because you're struggling and you want to do everything in your power to help the process along, but ain't nothing happening, so you don't want to hear that. But it is true because it happened to me. And so the day that I found out I was pregnant, I said, well, I was really sick too. I was sick that day. I wasn't feeling good. So I said, well, let me go to Publix and try to get some fruit and some stuff that's easy, that I didn't have to cook, because when I'm pregnant, I don't really too much eat cooked food because of just the smell and all of that. So anyway, yeah, went to Publix, and then I went to the restroom because I was peeing like crazy. And I saw a little pink. I was like, "Oh, come on, please." So since the hospital was literally right around the corner from Publix, I said, well, let me just go to Publix let me go to the ER to see what was going on. So I went to the ER, and they were like, well, how far along are you? I literally had to guess because I really don't know when my last cycle was. Sometime in May. Who knows? Wasn't keeping track, didn't care. So I told the people 6 weeks. So the ER doctor scheduled a ultrasound, and so they gave me a blood test, which came back that I was between 6 and 8 weeks pregnant. So that was confirmation right there. So I went up to get the ultrasound, and It was a really young lady there, and she knew what she was doing, honey. She knew what she was doing. I never forget any of this. She knew what she was doing because she was very gentle and she was very efficient. And I asked her, you know, after she did her measurements, like, how far along am I? And she was like 7 weeks and 5 days. And so, yeah, that's how Little Miss Valerian came about. And I had Valerian January 20th of 2018. And so I wanted to tell that little bit of story, even though from my old viewers, you've heard that story a million times, because I can't stop telling it, and I won't stop telling it, because I got 2 walking miracles I had no clue that I would ever have. And so I just wanted to give you that background so that you know that, you know, I'm legit. Like, this ain't no, you know, I got kids and all this stuff, and I ain't had to struggle. Yes, I struggled. I cried many a nights when my cycle would come, and it was tough. It took almost 3 years to conceive Valerian and 2 years to conceive Viola. So it I don't know what it is. I am my best birth control. I don't have to take birth control, because after I have these kids, whatever is whatever blockage I have just seals back up, and I don't get pregnant for another couple years, and that's just how it is. And so Valerian is now 16 and a half months old. She'll be 17 months old this week, I believe, this week or next week. And we want to add a third. And I know when I was pregnant, I was so sick with Valerian. It was horrible. I swore I would never have any more children. But you know, we really want to try for a boy. And so, you know, I told Vern that, you know, we'll do it 2 more times. Now we get 2 girls, that's it. 4 girls is enough, okay? I love my children, but Lord have mercy, you know, between the hairstyling and the attitude from both of them, even the little one, ooh-wee, 4 girls is enough. So anywho, we're low-key trying to conceive a third. And so yeah, so I've decided I'm changing my diet, which is why I'm getting watermelon today, because I'm trying to incorporate a lot more fruits and stuff into my diet and lay off a lot of the carbohydrates that I've been eating. And so just low-key stuff, no pressure, no stress. And then also a lot of people keep asking me about Serrapeptase. And so yes, I've started taking Serrapeptase. I am not a brand whore. I'm not stuck on a brand. This is the brand. It's from Source Naturals. I got this from Walmart, which I'm pretty sure got it from a vendor from somewhere else, because that's what they do. Serrapeptase. And I'm gonna see if I can get another one, because I have a little bit left. So I'm gonna go to the vitamin store, see if I can find some more Serrapeptase. So this is the bottle of Serrapeptase. This is what I take. You're supposed to take this once I think it's, let me see, 1 to 2 capsules twice a day on an empty stomach with 8 ounces of water. This enzyme is what eats away all of the impurities in your body, and so it's good for people who have blocked tubes, because it eats away that scar tissue. And so that's why you take it on an empty stomach. I took one already this morning, and so yeah, I'm taking this just once a day, because I told you, low-key, y'all, no pressure. And then I'm also taking this at nighttime, in the evening time. It's called Fertile CM. It is designed to promote fertility quality cervical mucus, and it supports a healthy uterine lining, which is very important for me, since I don't carry my children past 36 weeks. So it's always good for me to take something that will strengthen that uterine lining, you know, to help me out keeping, you know, staying pregnant for as long as I possibly can. And so I got this from Fairhaven Health. Fairhaven Health is a site that sells fertility vitamins of all kind and fertility products, and I'll link them down below as well. And this is what I'm particularly taking, you know, for the Fertile CM. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And so yeah, and so I always advise anyone who has any questions, please go get diagnosed first, and then you can go through the different necessary steps. I am no expert. All I can do is tell you what I went through, my experience with fertility issues. And so yeah, you know, we're just low-key trying. If all goes well and I get pregnant within the next few months, then great. Sorry, I got cut off, so I'll just make this quick. So yeah, so we're low-key trying. If nothing happens between now and let's say February of 2019, what's it, 2020, sorry, don't even know what year it is, then we're going to pursue the IUI. We're going to do a medicated IUI and get this show on the road, because I'm getting up in age, and you know, I want to have, you know, my last two children, you know, within the next 3 to 4 years. And so I want to be done with having children and all of that, and then get slim and trim and all that crap. I say that so begrudgingly, but yeah, so once I have all my kids, then I can focus on, you know, getting myself back together and raising them and living my life and enjoying life. So that is the plan of action. All right, so I'm gonna link all of my TTC vlogs that I feel that are important. I'm gonna link them down below. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. If you don't feel comfortable sharing your personal journey in a public commenting or public forum, feel free to email me at roperfamily2012@yahoo.com. Okay? I'm going to clean my email because I don't check the email often. As y'all, whoever been emailing me, y'all probably realize I don't check it often, but I'm going to be better at it. And I'll do, I don't know, if you want me to do like quarterly, you know, TTC updates, or however y'all want me to do it, you just let me know, and you know, I will do it. Okay, so leave your comments down below, and I will see you guys on the next go around. Peace and hair grease. Bye.